Okay.
I got to pull the slide, take the spring and the barrel. Okay, most of your crud gets on your feed ramp
Okay.
and the face of your firing pin and bolt face.
Okay.
See in there? See how black that shit is?
Yeah.
See how much carbon we got? Okay,
Yeah.
now this is what I do. I mean, this is what works for me. First thing I do is we got to strip the thing down. I take my barrel, I stand it up in my pops.
Okay.
I take guide rod spring,
Okay.
I put it in there.
So you actually just soak it directly in just the bottle then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just let it soak while I'm working on the other parts. So I'm gonna start out with Q-tip. I've got the barrel and the guide rod spring soaking. We're gonna start with the Q-tip and Hops bore cleaner, and that's the best stuff that I've ever found.
Now is that just like it's an all-purpose?
It's the cut powder. See how black all this
Yeah.
stuff? But I've been using this for 100 years plus. Well, not quite that long.
Oh, I'd say you're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry.
And I'm just saying I've never found anything.
So you're going over pretty much every metal part in the gun right now.
Well, it's all.
Or I mean, every part in the gun in general, just kind of.
Yeah. See how. Okay. Look, see that right there?
Yeah.
That's carbon buildup. That's powder residue, carbon. See how that's cutting that stuff off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use.
I did a zoom in right there on that. Zooming back out.
See it down in there, in the mag well.
Well, that definitely explains why I was having some.
See all that carbon on your ejector? That's the ejector that picks up when the case is fired. This is the ejector that extractor that extracts it back out. But all this shit's different carbon all built up in there.
And so the carbon basically builds up everywhere inside the gun.
Yeah, the blowback from the ignition of the powder and the primer. I know a lot of people, and I've done it too, give a barrel a fast cleaning, but now Bobby uses the pick, and I've got, he uses the pick.
The dental pick, as I call it.
And little pieces of cotton or cloth, and he really does it, but I'm a saturate the shit out of it, and then I'll show you. He don't use this like I do. He's got his way, I've got mine. Okay, but everything metal had all this.
Because I mean, if you put too much oil on, you can always go back and clean off the excess.
Well, I'm gonna show you how to oil the Glock, and you don't want to get no oil on the firing pin in the Glock. Okay, we've done a fairly decent job, and I'll finish it out. Okay, new Q-tip. Okay. See, people forget this part right here. They don't. Look how, and I mean, this has not been cleaned in a while, because I know you've not shot that this much.
No, I haven't. No, I know, as I say.
And some powders, burn worse than others. Okay, look at all your powder residue. Carbon buildup.
And you said how many rounds do you usually do before you clean your Glocks?
1,000, 2,000 rounds, depending on what you're doing. I used to clean mine every 400 or 500 rounds.
So that could be in like 1 week then.
Yeah, but the Glocks, let me tell you something. A person shouldn't do it, abuse his weapon, but they'll go and go. I'll show you what happens to them when so much carbon finally does get built up. And
in the military, how often do you have to clean your gun? Was it like a daily part of drills, or?
in basic and stuff, we'd take them down. You know, usually had a week or a class of field stripping them and this and that and the other. But if you're out in the field, whenever you get a chance, you do what you can do. So get some more.
Now, anything specific need to point out about cleaning a Glock that you don't have to do about other guns, or is it pretty standard?
No, you just on the slide and all metal parts and the barrel and especially I call it the bolt face right there. Well, you saw when I first started right there how.
Yeah.
And it's still, it's still soaking, and I may have to. Okay, now then, see.
Yeah. Do you need one of my pads?
No, I'm okay. I'm gonna take this barrel out, and
woo.
Now, got it good and saturated. See how? Now this is a new barrel too.
Yeah. Should I?
But it's stainless.
I should probably.
So this barrel, I'd take it out and clean it every couple of hundred rounds.
This was the one that was in there.
Yeah, but it's got that coating on it. This is a stainless barrel. So you should clean this every couple of hundred rounds. Just take the barrel out and clean the face of it off right here. Your ramp, that's your ramp there, because it's a stainless barrel. The carbon is built up on this barrel like this, but it don't build up as bad on this melanite coated barrel, the Glock barrel, as it does on this stainless steel barrel. Okay, now then. That's it. I hope I could get this out. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, okay. Carburetor cleaner. Good old carburetor cleaner.
Now, do I have that in this kit, or like?
No, they don't. You'll never hear. Okay. Sprayed the barrel off. Watch your black shit run.
Should I get a can of that then?
Yep, I would.
And that doesn't come in your standard gun kit.
No, you have to go to.
So most people don't even know about that, I guess, or newer people.
No, and people say, "Lord God, you're gonna run my gun. What are you doing with carburetor cleaner on my gun, or my firearm, or whatever?" But if it would have hurt it, I'd have run a bunch of them. And I just normally lay them out and let them air dry, because that stuff will dry in just a minute. I mean, it's that stuff evaporates so fast. Carburetor cleaner, you blow it in on your motor, to clean the grease and shit off your engine. Same principle with that all that hops.
So it helps get out the excess. So it helps clean the cleaner.
Yeah, hit clean on oiling a Glock.
Okay.
This is me.
Now what are we doing? What are we doing here?
I'm gonna oil the rail.
The rail.
One drop, 2 drops, 3 drops, 4 drops. 4 drops of oil.
It's like the 4.
Take the finger. Spread the oil with just on that rail. On the frame. Drop of oil, drop of oil, drop of oil, drop of oil.
Now is that what's specific oil, or is that the?
That's just rim oil.
Rim oil. Okay. I'm just trying to.
I normally don't use that, but that's what I just happened to grab there a minute ago. And that's it for the oil. I don't want no oil down in here. Don't want no oil down in there. You can oil the barrel if you want to. It don't hurt to put a, but don't use much. Don't go very light. Just primarily on the rails on the frame.
Ooh, it's blustery today.
Yeah, I can't stand much of this, I'm telling you. I used to love the cold weather. Oh God!
I hear you. Me too.
But the older I get, the less I can stand it.
That's how I determined I was starting to get old. Is I was like, I used to run around with no shirt on in the winter. Now I'm just like, golly, I would be fine if it was 70-something degrees all year round. And I never thought I'd say that.
Get down in there. Okay, where's her? Okay. I don't know how long we've been doing this, but that there's a fast.
Yeah, that's pretty fat. Yeah, that's. Boom. So
I mean, it's clean. Okay.
I'm curious how dirty this other barrel is. Probably
that's what I'm getting ready to see. Okay, this is the original 40 barrel.
Yeah.
So let's see what we got here.
Damn, like a prostitute at a confessional.
Like I say, while I'm cleaning my slide and my frame with the Q-tips and the hops, I always soak my barrel in and my guide rod spring. I just put it down in my hops there. And
that's good to know.
Good spraying off.
Good old Glock parts.
Now look how shiny that feed ramp is. That's how much carbon was built up on it. All that. Good deal, Lucille. Where'd you have this? Just in the box?
Oh, I just had it in the back. Yeah, I had it in the back there.
All right.
Heck yeah. This is all that came with my kits.
See, I've never used none of this stuff. I have, it's probably grease or something, choke tube and gun grease. I've never used none of this.
So
I use hop spore cleaner, and I use the regular hops oil or this rim oil.
Okay.
But I mean, they know that this gun slick's probably good.
So
I don't know how much you use or whatever.
So I'm just trying to figure out what would be. Are these the same equivalent? These FL
Ultra Clean Advanced Gun Cleaner, and this here's a lube. It's just like the oil. You don't use much of this, the gun slick. But
so how you use the drop, that's what you do with that, right?
I guess.
So that would be the equivalent of the oil. Okay,
yeah.
Good to know. So those are your go-tos right there, but this is what I had in my cleaners. Came with my
now see, I've used the hops, and I don't use this rim oil that much. I've got my hops oil down there, but I had that rim oil handy, and then I had you can't use this stuff on black powder because it'll eat it up. So you have to use natural components, boar butter, and you can't use petroleum products on black powder.
Petroleum products on black powder.
You see, this is all black. You spray this on your black powder gun, it just pits it just immediately.
Well, I don't have any black powder.
No, I know.
Gun.
So you don't have to worry about it.
So that's also any new school gun. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I say, I've never found personally myself nothing that cuts it like that hops.
Boom. Okay, so basically this would be like the hops if you have a Otis. I got my Otis gun cleaning kit, and then
this is the advanced gun cleaner.
So that's like that, and this is like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm assuming
and this stuff here, you can use this as opposed to the lube. Now Bobby likes to use grease. He buys it in little tubes, and he just squirt him a little bit out on his finger.
So that looks like honey.
Well, that's what it's supposed to look like, and
nope.
You know, if you wanted to protect, you could put this on the rails or instead of the oil.
So is there like a?
But you want to go very sparing with it. With this grease.
Okay.
Just like oil. Very on the Glocks or even all guns. It don't take much of the grease.
So that's pretty much all we need then for that particular. That's how to clean a Glock.
That's it.
Or general pistol, and that works for pretty much any general pistol as far as what you need to do.
Well, hitting the sick when they break down like that, take your slide off, take the barrel out, the guide rod spring, and clean them all, and all metal parts with Q-tips and the bore cleaner, and oil them gently, and because too much oil will mess with it.
Okay, so
oil will rust again.
So you do like the one drop, just basically what you showed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that's all I ever do. Period.
Boom.
4 drops on the rail, 4 drops on the rail on the slide. Spread it out with the finger, and then sometimes if you got too much, wipe excess off. But try not to put too much to where you have to wipe it off. Or try not to put too much where you don't have to wipe it off.
All bullseye, no bullshit today.
See, you're gonna use the same brush for your Glock 34 or your.
So would I be using what do I need to get a new brush because I don't have a 9mm with a 20?
Yeah, you do. 357 9mm is the same size.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Which
that's the 40.
There's your 40. Here's your 45. Here's the 22.
I ain't got one for my Desert Eagle.
Well,
I think it comes with its own brush actually at the house.
You one of those brushes, one of these will fit it.
Okay.
I mean, it will. You just have to push it down the bore and see which one of these will fit the 50.
Okay. Oh, there you go, right there. Well, let's see.
But like I say, right here is your pistol brushes, your 22, 357 9mm, 40 caliber, 45. Use this on your rifle, your 223 rifles. See, they're 22 caliber, your 223s.
Boom.
But yeah. Or you can use this and put a claw on it. But you're not going to be using but 2 or 3 components of that.
Right.
As a rule.
I appreciate you stopping by Bullseyes and Bullshit. Hope to see you again.